Okay, we're going to replace the lower board on a Landice treadmill. This will apply to probably other treadmills too, but this is specifically for you, Terry, how to replace the board. So you got 4 screws holding this, is what's called the motor cover, 2 on each side. And we can go ahead and just remove those. And then this is Velcroed on the back. Simply pull it up away. The next step would be to unplug the treadmill, take the power off of it, and then what you'll see, this is the lower electronics board here. It's plugged in with a few plugs that can only go one direction. The board is also held in with 2 Phillips screws down here, so we will remove those. You'll also maybe need a set of dikes or something to cut this one zip tie here. Be careful not to cut the wire. Then we can go ahead and pull that out. There's a couple of release for every little connector here. Again, only one way for these to go, so don't worry about it. And you want to just mentally keep track of where everything was plugged in. Then you can plug it, unplug this big cord here. And there may be a slight variance with the cords. That's why you just want to make sure you remember each one where it went, and then make sure to match it up with the new electronics board. And you have these guys here. Make sure the white goes on top, the black on the bottom, whatever's set up in yours. And you got 2 little guys over here. And just take your time wiggling back and forth so you don't break it pulling them out. So this is the lower electronics board. With the new one you get, make sure to look at them both, match them up, make sure everything's the same and you didn't get shipped the wrong part. And then you basically reverse the process, putting it back in, plugging everything in, screwing it back together. Another thing on this particular swap out is you'll get a new plug-in receptacle here. Two screws here holding it in place. This simply pulls out. Again, swap out, match the colors with the right pins, and then reinsert the new one. Put it all together. It will also come with a new power cord, so replace the cord that's on there. Before putting the hood back on, you want to plug the unit in, turn the power on, check your board to make sure you've got everything lit up here. You'll see a couple of lights on the board. They should all be green and you have that one orange there. And then you're going to want to go ahead and turn the treadmill on and test it to make sure everything's working. So go ahead and just hit start here. You'll start to see the treadmill move. Go ahead and ramp up speed. Let it run for a little bit. Go ahead and play with incline, make sure everything's working. I would say let it run for several minutes just to make sure everything's okay. You see everything's lit up there, no problems. And once you know everything's working okay and you have nothing going wrong, go ahead and shut her down, put the motor cover back on, and it's all good to go.